When my granddad died, I felt nothing akin to shock. I read the text message, then sat and stared at the clock. I felt relief. For a body whose mind had meandered off, but he died peacefully in sleep. I knew at least he'd suffered not. And then I got to thinking, as grievance had begun to manifest. Before now I had known its name, but not this feeling so intense. I shed tears, which ran like in a stream of consciousness composed of thoughts for his endeavors, for his family and friends. I took that step in stride. I was prepared for its necessity. With sadness I shook hands, but would not let it make a mess of me. I was far too impressed with our family's togetherness. They banded round a man and played in harmony so effortless. The Welsh voice is fire-fueled by dragons from within. Heart and passion start amassing choirs who will sing from rooftops to deepest valleys of birth, death, and people married, carrying emotions, guttural, on which to thrive. Our family was hit with loss, then lifted up by pride for having known someone so wonderful, who earned respect, gave love to all, an empathetic figurehead whose wit struck like when thunder falls. His humble sense of humour left a legacy that's vast. Where Reginald would hang his hat was home for us at last. Now he's departed. My part is to take stock of what I've learned, to take with me his spirit and insist the fire burns. I am an optimist, and in the wake of death we'll celebrate his achievements past, and on my future meditate to face the fact that people die, and no more need be said. But equally, it seems to me there needs to be no less, so let's keep progressing, in equilibrium ascending ever higher. Repetition, stress, desire, roots emerge and stretch, respire, interwoven stems of Gaia. From the mire to the flower, we are nothing but potential. Embodiment is liberty, the mind is monumental, moving forward, tunnel-sighted vision, using light to guide decisions. Icarus, this blinding crimson, sets alight some kinds of wisdom while you've still the chance. The last time I visited the village where my granddad lived, I met a woman. Now, I did not know her, but she knew him. She said he was a classic. He spent the final 5 years of his life with Alzheimer's disease, in which time we saw his physical and cognitive deterioration step by step until all that was left was the very core of his personality. He was not scared, nor violent. He would laugh, cry, crack jokes, and smile. He reached out to share in collective memory, and that is how he will be remembered. The lesson is to live, to hold aloft your banner. From sparks to flames to embers, to the ashes you will scatter. What matters is to be happy. So when you're happy, nothing matters.